It is time for your weekly message, all 12 zodiac signs. So I'm going to start with the general message. Spirit wants you to know this week what you say goes. All right. That means you're going to have a really strong influence over people, or it could be if you're moving different, if you're more assertive and strong when you speak, it's almost like this is going to trigger people to listen to you more and move differently when it comes to you. So don't be afraid to make it obvious about how you feel and what you want for the people around you. All right. That can even be if you are in a relationship, and sometimes when you are speaking and you're telling people, I don't like when you do this, or I don't like when you talk like this to me, and they continue to do it. This is a time where you need to use your voice and speak up for yourself. All right. You're going to notice that you demanding respect and putting up boundaries is going to get the acknowledgement that it deserves. So for your overall, and Spirit says, listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to be giving you signs and symbols, synchronicity. It's going to be at its strongest peak. So trust your intuition. You're not bugging. You're not just calling people out just to be rude or mean. You mean what you say in this season, and that's just how it's going to be. Your voice is going to be very, very powerful. Some of you too, like you could be reading more, doing more research when it comes to just like life, just your life and certain things that you're going to start to notice. It's like, wait a minute. If I want to see changes in my life, if I want to see changes in my relationship with people, then I need to start speaking up, not discussing it with other people, but speaking it up directly to the person. I also hear going with the wind fabulous. So some of you could be getting your hair done. You could be wearing your hair out. Some of you can be doing streaks in your hair or coloring your hair. You could be doing a silk press. You can just be wearing your hair out and it feels good. Going with the wind fabulous. You could be dressing up and wearing your hair out if you are a feminine. So it shows unavailable. To be honest, I really feel like this is for you. I feel like you're going to be unavailable to people this week. You know, people that you're on different pages with, you're just going to be moving differently with people. That's the biggest thing that I see. The biggest thing that I see is like what I say goes, and I can't stand this, or I'm tired of this. Like for some of you guys, because you're you could be on a healing journey, a self-discovery journey. You could be listening to podcasters, reading certain books. You're educating yourself, and there's a deep knowing of when people, they're like passive aggressive is what people can be at times. Passive aggressive is they try to say one thing, and then when you call them out like, oh, why are you taking it so personal? I didn't mean that. This is what I meant. And it's like, I'm tired of people thinking that they can come out their mouth and talk to me away or treat me away and feel like they can just get away with it. This is like a big energy of you wanting to stand up for yourself. Like there's a certain behavior that is repeated around you that you're just sick and tired of. And you're not making excuses for people anymore. And that can happen as well. Like, you know, Melissa is just the way Melissa is, or John is just the way John is. It's like, no, people need to start taking more accountability of their behavior and how they come off. So that's the biggest energy I see around you. So it shows different pages. I really feel like this is your energy, cross watcher. Not cross watcher. For the viewer, I really feel like this is your energy. I feel like you're just different. You're starting to realize that you move different from other people, and you are just unavailable to the nonsense. You know, some of you may get apologies. You may get an apology from someone. Some of you too, you could be meeting You can either be meeting a soulmate who is more woke, or you can be dating someone, in a relationship with someone, and they are your soulmate, and you hold a very special place to this person, and you guys can be taking your time. It can also be that your partner is starting to become more awakened. They could be having revelations about certain things. If they did hurt you or did something to you, they could be apologizing to you if you're in a connection. But yeah, it's coming out again. It's important for you to listen to your intuition. And I see that there's going to be a lot of people who support you. So you're not alone on this journey, you know? Some of you too, like I see a vision of you shopping. You could be shopping. Some of you too, you're just shopping or going out to clear your head. There's a lot on your mind. You could be in a phase where you're trying to get your life in order. You're trying to get things in order for whatever you're preparing for next in your life. It's like a level of, some of you may feel like, I just need to be alone right now. I just need space. Even if you do have a partner, you may feel like you just need to be alone. You need space. You just really need to figure yourself out or figure out the next steps in your life without distractions. All right. And you're like, there's an energy of you being easily irritated. There's like an energy like, ugh, like, what do you want? You know, certain people could be calling your phone, or you just seem irritable. But let me see what else. Outside of that, for general message, what else is coming towards you? What else can, yeah. Like it shows endings. And it shows foundation. I feel like there is a part of you that is starting to, and for some of you, like withdraw from certain family members. You can see yourself like, you know what? I was around them. It was the holidays, and I'm still starting to see things inside of people that I just cannot bear. Some of you could be deciding just to keep your distance from certain people. Others of you, you can be celebrating with your friends. You could be going out celebrating with your friends this weekend, and with balance, you're going to feel more peaceful. That's another thing too. Like some of you, you're going to start to realize you feel more safer around other people. You might feel more safer around your friends. The word family is a big thing, and sometimes people can consider their friends to be family because of the bond that you guys hold. So it just shows that you're at peace with certain people, and I feel like you're making peace with even that decision as well, you know. And it shows passion. If you haven't been feeling motivated, I feel like your motivation is going to come back. Your energy is going to come back, and this is going to help you push past obstacles and challenges that you could have been going through. So yeah, certain people, it's just going to be clear, like, you know what? I need peace more than I need certain people around me. I just see you having more boundaries. And it's just more obvious that certain people are just not on the same page as you, you know? Let's see for your finances. For your finances, I see you saving a lot of money. Some of you too can be saving for a trip when it comes to the world. You could be saving for, traveling in the future. Some of you could be purchasing a plane ticket, but I see you saving your money. Let me see what else. Some of you can also be gifted money. People could be giving you money. People could be helping you. They could be gifting you money. Some of you, this money can just be coming from your job. Let me see. What else is going? Self-control. You're going to have self-control. You're trying not to spend beyond your limits. You're taking one day at a time, and I just feel like you're in the process of receiving, like trusting. So how is your stability? Your stability is doing good. You're able to pay your bills, take care of yourself, and save. So your money looks fine. Let me see if I can pull another card for your finances for this week. What else is going on with your finances? See, I think you're making huge decisions. Some of you, it could be so that you can save more money. Like you have more money coming. It shows growth. So more money is coming to you. Some of you could be looking for a new job as well. We are hiring. Or if you have your own business, you could be looking to hire people to help you grow your business. And then it shows you budgeting. I feel like you're managing your finances way easier this week. I see you having your receipts, calculating your expenses, and multitasking. Some of you can have more than one job. But to me, this gives stability. Like you are doing fine financially. I wonder if I should just do... What else does general message need to know? One more card. What should they focus on, or what's going on with them? You could be getting more readings, trying to look in your future like you're waiting. But what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? Your dreams to come true. You're trying to be patient. You're trying to go with the flow. Going with the flow is just whatever you're doing right now for work or in terms of getting money. You're just sticking to it, going with the flow. But you're waiting for your dreams to come true. You're waiting for more like financial growth. You're waiting to see the fruits of your labor. That's what you're waiting for. So you could be like really into the readings, because some of you at times you can get fearful. You can have doubt. Like, will it ever happen? I've been waiting for so long. Like, when is my dream life gonna come true? Like sometimes you get a little helpless and hopeless while you're waiting. I just take that as like sometimes you get impatient or discouraged, and you're trying your best to stay in the moment and take one day at a time. So you can be getting readings this week. I guess let me give you a message. Let me see. What is your advice? Some of you need to break free. It says try different ventures and experience as a way to grow and learn. And when it says that, it doesn't only have to be for work. I feel like some of you work so much that you need to break free and have some fun. Travel, meet some people. Some of you are going to be seeing the number 1111 a lot, so make a wish. So I guess your thoughts and your actions create your reality. You can write it down. This week, you're going to be way more organized and simplifying your life. Especially if you were disorganized, and some of you could have been struggling like to wake up on time for work, or I just see you being more organized. So let's go. First zodiac sign out, my lovely Sagittariuses. Happy birthday, my loves. How are you celebrating your birthday this year? Put it in the comments below. How are you celebrating your birthday? Okay, so for you, Sagittarius, I see you sleeping a lot. There's going to be a lot of rest that comes to you this week, and you pampering yourself. You're really good. I hear like I have to save myself first. Some of you could have felt like you were overextending yourself, trying to save everyone else, trying to help everyone else out with their problems and their kids or whatever they're going through, and you are finally going to relax. I feel like that is a big deal for Sagittariuses. I don't know how you guys feel, but for you to be able just to relax and feel like you don't have to fix things, or you don't have to overextend yourself, and you're just underneath yourself. Like, you are so cozy. Some of you Sagittariuses, if you used to journal and you stopped journaling, I see you going back to journaling again. You know, some of you too, you could have even been writing a book about your life and you were so excited about it, but it's a lot of work. You could have stopped writing the book and now you're going to go back to finishing a book that you really want to put out to the world. But if it's not a book, like I said, we can go back to journaling. There's a lot of people that felt so entitled to your energy. So you got to be careful, because some of you are really just friendly. You like to help people. But some people, they are on an emotional roller coaster, a survival wheel. And once they notice that you're so nice and they can pull on your energy, then people will tug on you. So if you are using this week to separate from people, put your phone on do not disturb. I see you drinking, it could be coffee. Some of you can be drinking coffee. You could be drinking tea or hot chocolate. I see you in your pajamas, and I don't even see a TV on for some of you. Some of you are just going to get comfortable, like listening to music, just listening to your thoughts. It's like tuning out the world and separating yourself in order to escape and go into a world of your own. And in that space, you might create your own fantasies of the life that you want or the love that you want if you are single. But this is so funny, because even if you are in a relationship, you're still going to find yourself in this place. So even if you do have a partner, I still see you needing space from your partner. And you just wanting to be to yourself. Some of you actually might write a letter to yourself, and it could be promises that you're going to keep for yourself that is going to help you through 2026. Some of you could have found yourself caught on the same karmic wheel. So like returning to soulmates, and they all had similar issues, like emotionally unavailable. You had soulmates that struggled with aggression, and you're just like, what is it about me that attracts in these types? I really need to stop entertaining these types. And you might write a letter to yourself confessing that, yes, I overgive. Yes, I overextend. I can't explain. What is it about me? Like, you're going to get down to the bottom of why you've been operating the way that you have, and you are going to reclaim your power and your worth. Some of you could be getting a massage this week. You could be treating yourself to a massage. And be careful of who you tell your dreams to as well, Sagittarius, because you can have a friend that you may confide in and tell certain things to. And you might have a friend that is like a deadbeat downer. Like, they don't believe in much. They don't really believe in much. I feel like you have a friend that is very, very hopeless. Like, all the dreams that they had for themselves, it didn't come into fruition. So be careful of who you're confiding in when you share information about a big, beautiful future. If you notice that they don't have any real exciting reaction, it's because deep down inside, they just don't believe that good things can happen. So just be careful of who you confide in, or they may just smile and look at you while you talk, but in their head, they're just like, I'll let Sagittarius just daydream, because I don't think they're looking at things realistically, But yeah, for you this week, it's all about comfort and you just wanting to be alone. Some of you have annoying neighbors. Like, sometimes they play their music too loud, or sometimes they're just loud, and that might annoy you. But other than that, Sagittarius, that's the biggest thing that I see around your energy. Let's see what else is coming out for you this week. I knew it. Your life is moving in a positive direction. See, you're doing good. And it says prosperity begins. Now, let me tell you this. If you are in a relationship, I feel like you and your partner is going to come together to think of a business idea. And this is a business idea that you guys are coming up with together because you're trying to get out of debt equally. You know, they have a lot of debt. You have a lot of debt. You guys could be trying to clear your credit. You could be trying to save up money, especially if you're into like flipping houses. You guys want to be able to, like, you want to be a landlord, but in order for you to get a house, you have to save money and you have to establish a certain level of credit. And I feel like you and your partner is going to be working on that. That can be a goal that you guys set together. Others of you, I feel like you are going to be focused on work. Some of you work from home too, so that's good. There's certain days that you can work from home. And let's see what this trapped in fear is about. I feel like if you are a single Sag, you could be trapped in fear about your love life, especially if things are going good with work. It's like the holidays and your birthday coming up together can be like, ugh, I don't want to spend another birthday alone. I don't want to spend another holiday all by myself. Like, I really, really pray that I can find someone like a partner, a life partner. So you could be thinking about that as well. And once again, like I said, if you are by yourself, this can be a time where you start to daydream about the type of lover that you would want and pray that it happens. For others of you, if you are in a relationship, you can be trapped in fear about whether your relationship can stand the test of time, you know, especially if you've been arguing about money, or, you know, I guess you can just be curious about your commitment if you are in one. But others of you, like I said, if you are single, you're trapped in fear about being single, celebrating alone for the holidays. So let's see what is going on with your love life. Some of you may need to go to the dentist. Some of you might have to have a tooth pulled, or it could be a child who needs to go to the dentist. And don't be too hard on yourselves, because some of you are hard on yourselves. Some of you feel like, am I going to be alone forever? Like, some of you could feel like you wasted so much of your life committing to someone that was very, very controlling and possessive, and things didn't even work out. And you're just like, do I still have time? Will I meet someone? That can be something that some of you Sagittarius think about this week. But let's see who's coming your way. The Hangman. If you're dating, let's see, if you're dating, this person is not really doing much. I'm gonna tell you, if you're a Sag that's dating, your person is not really doing much. You could be waiting. Like, are you gonna reach out to me? Are you gonna message me? They're like kind of like being lazy, not really making any effort when it comes to you, you know? And honestly, when it's like this person could be full of drama right now too. Like, they could be, a lot of things can be going on in their life. Like, they have a lot of drama going on in their life. This is probably why you haven't heard from them. They can be overwhelmed with everything that's happening in their world, and they're not reaching out to you with the Page of Wands in reverse. If you are, or your love life is just boring. Like, you don't really have that many options. And every time you meet someone or think you're going to have something, it just turns out to be drama, and you're getting tired of it. So if you're dating, this week is not looking that good. If you're in a connection, there's going to be lots of talk about the future. Your partner is going to be really concerned with the relationship and building towards the future together. So they're going to be coming up with plans, ideas, and ways for you guys to save money, you know? They can also be concerned about someone in your life. Like, you can have a lover that's concerned. Like, Is this person really your friend, or are they a frenemy? They may bring that to your attention, you know? And then it says Page of Swords. If you have a partner, they may spy on your social media. Or you guys can be in the house and there's not as much communication because you could be more to yourself, all right? Some of you too could be smokers. Because I hear some music, honey. I ain't going to sing it out. But some of you could be smokers and you can just be to yourself, like smoking, chilling. Let me see. What else for Sag? Yeah, some of you are taking a break on love, but you're waiting. You want to be booed up so bad. It's just the biggest energy. I'm going to stop right there. You want to be booed up so bad. You feel like you have so much love to offer. You don't know why it's so hard. Like, why is it so hard? Like, what is the problem? Let's see. For work. Some of you, if you are out of work, you're struggling to find a job. And others of you, I see you, your job. Okay, some of you, if you're looking for a job, it can be hard for you to find a job right now. You could be looking for a job online. Some of you, you could work from home, but others of you could be looking for a job, another source of income online, and you haven't found it yet. Others of you, I see you traveling to your job all week and you taking really good care of yourself, you know? Like, you're very disciplined when it comes to work if you have a 9 to 5. You're very, very disciplined. You show up on time. You're really good at what you do. What else? Let's see. Some of you have a car payment due, or you could be buying a brand new car, and it shows deadlines. So you have a lot of deadlines that you're going to have to meet. And once again, some of you guys could be looking for a job. All right. Virgo. My lovely Virgos. Virgo, your intuition is so strong right now. I want to tell you to trust yourself. Even if you don't have, you know what too, by the way, if you have your own business or if you have a big plan that you're going forth and you're the only one, like, let me tell you, I see a vision that you started out with a lot of people. A lot of people were with you. And then by the time you started to execute this plan, you started to like lose people. So it's almost like if you have a dream that you are chasing and you are the last man standing, Spirit wants you to stand strong. You will find new people that will come on your journey and will collaborate with you. And, you know, even if it's 1 or 2 more people, right? You'll find 1 or 2 very driven, ambitious, loyal, dedicated people to work with you. So don't give up. Don't get scared. You know, like you're going for a big dream and you never pictured it to be this way. Like, things can be falling apart, and it can be, you can even have some people that you were trying to make money with that they all of a sudden start to turn on you, talk crazy about you and your character, but don't fall into it. You know, like, if you have a dream and you really believe in yourself, keep going. I feel like the right people will come on your journey, but it could be a little tough for you right now. But don't lose the momentum. You have a beautiful momentum of like your vision of how you see things going for yourself and how big it can be. And I feel like you need to hold on to that belief really tight and don't let it go no matter what happens, because there's a storm. There's like a storm around this idea, or clearing out people that are around you that don't serve you any good, or the real truth is they are starting not to believe in themselves. So that energy can rub off on how they show up. So that's just for one or two of you. But for others of you Virgos, you're getting your confidence back. You lost your appetite for certain like superficial people. Some of you are even going to think about going back to church. You're going to think about going back to church, or like vibing out by yourself for a while, like vibing out by yourself. You could struggle with friendships, maybe. Like if they're saying you're going to vibe out by yourself, it's like some of you could struggle with friendships, or maybe your friends are going through things right now, so they're not as available. Like if you have a friend that's in a relationship, they're going through it. So if you haven't heard from them, it's like your friend could have shut down because things are getting very, very stressful. And that's how they handle pressure. When it's too much pressure for them and they can be triggered really, really bad. You have a friend that is like a crash out, honey. So your friend knows how they get. So they shut down, honey. If you haven't heard from your friend, it's because they're going through it. And honestly, their relationship and the loyalty can be tested right now in their relationship. That's probably why you haven't heard from them. But I see you like, I'm just going to vibe out by myself for now. Like it's nothing personal. You can just be in a phase of your life where you feel more comfortable and safe with your own self. And you can be growing in your spirituality. Some of you growing in your faith. And there's a level of peace that's coming to you. It's so beautiful. Some of you too can just be growing up. It could be that, right? Are you just growing up, Virgo? Let me know in the comments. What are you going through? Like, to me, it feels like you can just be growing up, or growing out of a personality, or growing out of who you used to be. Like, before, you could have been a Virgo who was outside, like you love to be outside, or you used to have friends that you used to connect with a lot. And now it's like you guys are all growing, and sometimes there's things that come up in their world where they're not available. So right now you can just be by yourself in a sense, and you cool with that. You're real cool with that. I like your personality. You're going to notice that you start to get you back. And that's one thing that you're going to hold on to now, that you could have lost yourself. A matter of fact, this is getting deep for you. You lost yourself in love relationships, or loveless. You were in loveless relationships, or betrayal, like people who you thought you would daydream and say, yes, this is going to be my husband. This is going to be my wife. This is the answers to my prayers. And it's like, as soon as you say that, then some type of betrayal comes out, or all of a sudden they start to move funny with you, or they start to get all mixy. And you're just like, what the heck is this? Like, I really thought this was going to be my husband or wife. So then it would make you fight and hold on. You would fight and hold on because you're holding on to the image that you really want to come into fruition. But you're in a place where you're just letting it all go. Like, Tommy, if you want to go, just go, Tommy. I ain't got time, Tommy. Just go. If you want to go, go. You ain't holding on to nobody the same anymore. You don't see love the way that you used to. And in that awakening, you found love within yourself. Trying to get other people to love you in the way that you deserve is so exhausting. So you created love for your own self, and you know how to vibe out with yourself. You know how to hold a vibe and light some candles, turn on some music, and get into your own zone. Some of you might write poetry, and you have different ways of expressing your own self. You're following your heart is what Spirit is basically saying. You're really, really at peace. This is beautiful. I feel like a lot of spiritual people are going to start to be drawn to you. That's what I feel like, the shift that's coming into your world, Virgo. What else for you? Because I almost got lost in your energy. You can meet an Aries. I don't know if you'll like them, but you can meet an Aries, Virgo. And to be honest, just know that the season that you're also coming into is like, yeah, look at you. Look at you. This is all about you. Like, man, I'll just love myself. Forget it. I almost fell in love with somebody, but they started acting crazy, and I'm just like, you know what? Let me just love myself. It's that kind of energy. You're so tired of trying to find love in other people that you're gonna find it within yourself. If you have kids, you're gonna be more about like your children, and I don't know. It's just you chilling, Virgo. That's the best way. And here goes recognition and reward. Like I said, and I don't even know if I finished the statement. In this season of your life, people are admiring you from afar because you created your own zone. You know, you're just different. You're just so cool to people. You know, you got your own thing going on. People wonder about you. Like, I wonder what it's like to be with Virgo or be in their world or even have a conversation with them. They just seem like they do their own thing. Like, you just stick to yourself, and people is feeling that. You know, some people get tired of drama. Some people get real tired of drama. So you just being in your own bubble, for some reason, it makes people, you come off mysterious, and it makes people want to know more about you. So people admiring you from afar, people thinking that you're very attractive, but you're also humble. There's something deep in you, but they can't really explain it. It's like that. You know, you're going to be more focused on your household. I see you going grocery shopping, like you looking in your fridge like, oh, shoot, my fridge is kind of scarce right now, honey. I need time to go to the supermarket. So I see you being more patient with yourself. I see you cooking meals for yourself. Some of you Virgos may even start taking yourself out on little dates, you know, like on your lunch break, instead of staying in the building with your nosy coworkers. You may decide to do something different, like go to a pastry shop down the street and just sit there, you know. I just see you like even planning out your bills for the future and separating your money. This money needs to be here. I'm going to put this money away for Christmas, this money away for this. It's like, you chilling. You're doing a great job. Let's see what's happening in your love life. What's happening? 3 of Wands. Let me tell you, somebody really wants to approach you. There's somebody who's watching you, but they're afraid. Like, they don't want any drama. And it could be somebody at your job. This could be a person at your job, or someone that works near you, lives near you, but they see you, and they see you as driven, and they want to say something to you, but they're afraid. Like, what if you come with a lot of drama and complications? What if there's so many people fighting over you, you know? So they haven't done anything yet. Others of you, if you recently had a fallout, like you were dealing with somebody and you could be waiting to see, are they going to call? Are they going to call? The person is thinking about you a lot, but if you guys argued a lot, Virgo, if you went back and forth and argued with this person a lot, they're trying to avoid any more disappointments with you. So they're staying away. What will they say? Let me see. If you had somebody and it's over with, they're thinking about you. They, you know, I have trouble with intimacy. So the real issue with this person is they do not know how to receive love. They do not know how to let love in. So they could be the drama, honey. Honey, they could be the drama. It shows I can't do this. You probably told this person you can't do this anymore because they won't let you in. And I think I did say that, right? Something to do with like emotionally unavailable people. They could be thinking about you and trying to work and not think about you, but it's hard. Others of you, like I said, you could have people that is just waiting on the right time to say something to you, but they're afraid because they may feel like there's a lot of people that want you and they don't want no drama. So if you're in a relationship, if you are in a relationship, Queen of Cups, you could be in a relationship with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and they could be thinking and evaluating this relationship, and so are you with the Judgment. Judgment is your partner is thinking about you hard, like, should I continue with this relationship or should I cut the Virgo out? Because you guys been struggling, you know, with seven of wands. Your partner may feel like you're too defensive. Every single thing that they say, you take it so seriously. Like, why are you being so hard on me? Like, damn, I was just joking. Why do you take everything so serious? So your partner may come at you about your voice, not your voice, like your tone when you speak to them, or you're always taking everything so harshly. You always going off on me. Like, why are you treating me like that? So they could be thinking about the connection, but with the Two of Cups, you guys will be fine. Like, they do love you. They do feel this connection. You guys could just be going through something right now, but they don't like the way you talk to them when you get angry, Virgo. I hear like that song by Trey Songz, I Just Want to Be Successful. Success can be on your mind. You know, you can be frustrated if you felt like you would be at a certain place in your life, and it can make you just want to be underneath yourself and focus. Let's see your outcome for this week. Honestly, I feel like someone's trying to manifest you. If you're a single Virgo, somebody's trying to manifest you. They're watching you. Like I said, that you got eyes on you. There's people who are watching you and trying to manifest you. To people on the outside, you are a dream girl, a dream guy. When it comes to work, it shows slowing down. You may notice you're more tired. You're more tired this week, and you're going to be taking risk. You have a lot of responsibilities, and it's stressful. You're going to feel really, really pressured. You feel really pressured at work, Virgo, but you can handle it. It shows guidance. Some of you could be getting support and trying to find new ways of making money with possibilities, you know? It's like a certain bracket that you're trying to come out, you know, like, so suppose you make $55,000 a year, and you're just like, man, like, I've been at this job making $55,000 for so long. Like, I want to make 70,000, or I want to make 100,000. It's like you're trying to find a way to get more money. So some of you could be working overtime. It shows overtime. Some of you could be struggling with employment. Some of you can be unemployed. Others of you, you're working overtime and you're multitasking, you know? Capricorn. Somebody owes you an apology, and they know that, and they keep trying to avoid it. Every time they think about reaching out to you and apologizing, they find an excuse not to do it. So I don't know if this is an ex, and this can either be an ex-lover or an ex-coworker. There's an ex-coworker or somebody that you worked with. If you worked with this person, they let them go. They could have got fired, or they let them go. So there's like an ex-coworker that wants to apologize. They were sneaky anyway. They were sneaky and they were spiteful. And entitled, you know, like let me tell you who this person is. Like, if they were like somebody you were working with, they're sneaky, spiteful, and they will do anything to get ahead, but it looks like it backfired on them. And then this energy is even translating into your relationship. They were sneaky and spiteful, and it backfired. Like, they thought that they can like overpower you or dominate you or control you or think that they can talk to you any old type of way. And you were like, absolutely not. We ain't doing this over here, honey. Like, ew, you cutting up. You can go. It's a situation like that, Capricorn, where you let them go. They have never, ever found anyone like you. So they still haven't found a replacement when it comes to you. And this is why they're still trying. This person is actively trying to find someone like you. And that's when it's starting to hit them like, damn. Capricorn is one of a kind. And honestly, I think they're even afraid to admit that, but it's like they can't replace you. So they think about reaching out to you. They miss the comfort. You had this level of comfort, of love. Some of you used to cook really good. They miss your food. They've never had anyone like you before, and that's what they're missing. It's like, damn, where can I find this? Can I find it at the bodega? They can't find you at the bodega, honey. But yeah, for you, you want to be pampered, Capricorn. It's like, I have this energy of like a big baby. This week, Capricorn, you're going to be like a big baby. You're going to want people to like pamper you. You're going to want to be spoiled. You're tired. You want people to cater to you. I don't know why that energy is coming out, but it is. I see you like pouting, like you're at home, you're pouting. It's like, if you're single, you're so bored. You're bored with being single. You wish you had a lover to pamper you. If you are in a relationship, it's like the same thing. You want your partner to pamper you, so you may act very closed off so that they can be like, what's wrong, baby? And you're just like, can you just rub my back? I'm just going through a lot. It could be stressed and overwhelmed. You can feel really, really stressed and overwhelmed, and you just want someone to make you feel good or make you feel better, like a hug, affection, a back rub, somebody spoiling you and cooking for you and serving you. You want someone to serve you, because I even see a vision of like, you want somebody to bring you like strawberries in your bed. You just get to lay in bed and they just pamper you. Oh my God. Like, that's how you're going to feel, Capricorn. Like, you just feel miserable and you just want someone to take care of you. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But see, you're trapped in fear. It's like, when are things going to start happening in my life? Like, I want to feel alive again. Some of you can just feel a little stuck, you know? See, look, you're bored. You feel so discontent with what you have, you know? Your finances are about to take off, though. You might see the number 888 a lot. You have money that's about to come into your account, but it's not about money. You just feel bored. You feel bored. You feel stuck. You just feel lazy. Like, I don't know what to do with myself. I just wish I had somebody cater to me right now and make me feel good. Some of you can crave sandwich as well. Like, you may crave a sandwich. And you have an ex who spies on you. They're so nosy. They want to know if you moved on, who you're entertaining. If you are in a relationship or a marriage, they want to know, are you happy? And would you sleep with them on the side? They want to know, would you still sleep with them on the side? Like, when you get bored of your partner, like, honey, they got questions, honey. Let's see, if you're dating someone who's coming towards Capricorn this week. Honey, would you have them on the side? If you're dating, it shows 10 of Cups, which is good energy for dating. Oh no, it says 5 of Pentacles. What? Is somebody going to drop you? Something that was beautiful. 10 of Cups is a good energy. Either they feel left out in the cold, or they can be leaving you out in the cold. You know, it's like, but what happened? Whoever this person is or was that you are dating, no, they're obsessed with working with you. They want to build a connection with you. Either, I really feel like this is somebody who really wants to come back in your life, Capricorn. If you were dating someone, 10 of Cups just means that they would want to build a family with you. But 5 of Pentacles, maybe you're not giving them enough attention. They feel left out in the cold, or they're doing this to you. And you're probably confused, like, what's up? How come they're acting so withdrawn? Why are they doing this? It says, I do love you. If you're dating someone, they do got love for you. Oh, but they hide it. I do love you, but I hide my feelings. And I would do it again. So there's either a situation where you were dating someone and you left them out in the cold, or they left you out in the cold. But the truth is they want you back, and they're obsessed with this. They're obsessed with the idea of being with you again. So some of you can have someone trying to come back and reconcile with you this week. Others of you, if you're in a relationship, damn, it shows death twice. Someone, if you were in a relationship and it came to an end, it's because it was messing with somebody's mental health. Like they couldn't see themselves going into this connection any further. So they can be leaving you if you're in a relationship, or thinking about it. Or if you guys are even still together, you guys stay together, but you don't have anything going on for real. If you're staying together, it's just out of comfortability. It's just out of, I know you, I've been with you, so I'm gonna stay here. But it's like the love has died in your relationship. If you're in a relationship, the love has died, and you guys are still just together just because. But yeah, that's what I see. Or it could have came to an end, and you guys are gonna decide just to be friends because the love is gone. Like you guys are not seeing eye to eye, and it's run its course. What else for the energy? You'll find love again. It shows that you could be working on your confidence and working on just being happy with yourself and stability, like your money. Your money and your own inner happiness is what you're going to be focused on, especially if you're a single Capricorn. When it comes to work, you're stressed. You're stressed, but you're still pushing yourself forward. Some of you are about to get a raise. Some of you too is about to leave. Like you're about to, I hear like terminating a lease and relocating. Some of you can be moving soon. But it shows celebration. So some of you keep putting in the hard work, because your hard work is going to pay you off, is what that means. Some of you are about to get a new job too with celebrations. It shows job offer and debt paid. So this job is going to give you a lot of money. You're going to be able to pay off all that debt. Scorpio. I hear that song by Kelly Rowland and Nelly, I Love You. So, Scorpio, somebody's secretly in love with you. They fantasize about you. They tried to find ways to have conversations with you. And the sad thing is, some of you could already be in a relationship. If you're a Scorpio, who's in a relationship, there is somebody who's crushing on you so bad. Like somebody who's borderline obsessed with you. They like your body. They know everything about you. They daydream about you day and night and day. Whoever this person is, they could have possibly been to your house already, but as like a friend. Some of you too, this can just be a neighbor. You can have a neighbor who is obsessed with you, and you may not know this, and they daydream about what it would be like to be in a relationship with you. If it is somebody from your neighborhood or around you, they know you're in a relationship and they wish they were the person. Messy. They wish they were the person that gets to go home to you every day, honey. They touch their body thinking about you, Scorpio, for sure. And what else with this energy? Some of you, it's sad because you're in a relationship and you're wondering if you're wasting your time with this person, or if you're dating someone and you guys are building on a foundation. Sometimes you feel very secure about the relationship. Like, I love this person to death and I would never want to be without them, and they really, really make me happy. And then other times you just get like scared. Like, I don't know. especially if you don't hear from them. Like, they're going through their days and they can just be like, they're working a lot. Maybe they put work and money over the relationship at times, and it makes you wonder, do they value the love that you're offering to them? So you could be in your head. It can make you frustrated. I think you love this person so much and you know that they care, but sometimes you may question the longevity of the relationship. Like, will this work? Am I just being too in love? Do I need to pull back a little bit? Am I being insecure? Like, you're going to start asking yourself a lot of questions about this person. It's either you're building towards a strong commitment, but in your heart, you're claiming them already because you guys move like you're in a relationship already. Or it's a situation where you're in a relationship, but at times they don't give you the reassurance. And maybe you just need to have a conversation with this person. You're going to get a lot of job offers this week, Scorpio, and it's so funny because that's another thing. Maybe you're working now, like you were looking for a job. You could have posted your resume on all kinds of sites and now they're reaching out to you and they really desperately need you, but you could have been hired someplace else. Like, it took them a long time to get back in touch with you. Some of you too can also be cutting your hair or do something new with your hair. Like, you're tired of your hair. You want to start all over again. Some people cut their hair as a symbol of me starting all over again. It's a situation like that. If you are a celebrity, I hear starstruck. You could meet somebody, can see you and be very, very starstruck. You could be a person that tries to be discreet when you are out and about in these streets and somebody is able to see you. Let me see what else is coming towards you. I see you cooking a lot of food. I think you're going to be eating. And let me tell you about all this food you're eating. Like, you could be going through a little bit of depression, Scorpio. Like, you have 1 minute you're feeling really happy. You feel like everything is going to be okay. Then the next minute you start to feel like lonely and low, and you want to eat, and you eat, and because food makes you happy. Food comforts you. So food is going to be your outlet this week with your moods. You have up and down moods, Love is going to be on your mind. A lover. Like I said, partnerships. Some of you are in relationships and you're questioning whether this person is going to be in your life forever. You want them in your life forever. You can also be spending more time at home. And I see you getting invited to go to this person's house, that person's house. People love when you come over because your spirit, you're always laughing. You're fun to be with. You have interesting conversations and people want you around. But I see you like, I just want to be home. Some of you, if you are drinkers, I see you gravitating to drinking more, You could have told yourself like, oh, this is my last cup. And then you run back to the fridge. You're like, okay, one more glass. If you're a feminine, I see you going to get your nails and your eyebrows and stuff. Like, if you're a feminine, you could be going through mood swings and you're just trying to find something to cheer you up, like uncertainty. There's uncertainty when it comes to, I feel like your relationship or the future. So you're trying to cheer yourself up. Some of you might put up your Christmas tree and get into the Christmas spirit because it will lift your spirits up. Seeing all the lights, and especially if you get a real Christmas tree, the pine smell is so good. It lifts up the vibration in the house. So you could be thinking about buying a real tree this year. If you work, there's a lot of work that's going to need to be done. Yeah, see, if you are in a commitment, I see Two of Cups, I see Devil, so that can also be you and your partner making love a lot. A lot of love making, like you really feel attached to your partner. And with the Death, you're afraid. Like, what if this ends? Like, yeah, it shows communication. And then it shows Ace of Cups. So you could be thinking, I don't know, sometimes you just get sidetracked with negative thoughts. Like, what if this just ends? What if they just call me and say, like, I don't want to be with you anymore? And that scares you. How do they feel? Let me just do this for you, Scorpio. How do they feel? The Hierophant. This is how your partner feels. The Hierophant. You just tripping for no reason. The Hierophant means they are committed to you. You tripping for no reason. And Ace of Wands, they want to make love to you with the Ace of Wands. So they're committed to you. They want you. They may speak to you and talk to you all freaky this week, honey. You might get some freaky text messages, some freaky phone calls. Like, as soon as I get in that house, honey, it is on and popping. Like, your partner likes you. They love you. Oh, but they're distant at times. They come out as the Hermit. They could be a Virgo. They could be going through, let me tell you, your partner is just going through an awakening. So when you go through a spiritual awakening, and it's just a growth, they're just growing. They're growing out of who they used to be. They're being more responsible. They're showing up for themselves. They're being more accountable about things that didn't work out in their life before. They're just going through an integration and a process. They having to release an old identity that's not serving them anymore. And they have to answer to their higher self or their higher calling. So that's what they're going through, Scorpio. It doesn't have anything to do with you, especially if you're with a Virgo. And it can be painful for them. This transformation can be very painful for them, you know? If you are single, if you're single, Queen of Pentacles, you're going to be focused on yourself. I see so many people attracted to you. You know, if you do talk to people or if you are doing online dating, some of you could be bored with the options that you have. You know, if you're dating, you may also find out that the person that you like the most is like snuck away from you in order to like deal with their ex or deal with someone else. If you're single, they could have chose someone else over you and it hurts you. You're going to hear from them. You're going to hear from this person. If they chose someone else and snuck away and you guys are doing good and you feel a little sad, I still see you having other options. This person may check up on you because they actually miss you. If they chose someone else, they're going to miss you this week and reach out to you just to see what you're doing, you know, and check the temperature. But if you're in a relationship, you're good. What's Scorpio's overall outcome for this week? You're going to be spying on your partner. I see them around you this week. If you manifest you guys building together stronger, it's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of more love making and a lot of gestures. You guys might cook together, be silly, hang out, you know. They may disclose to you that they just been under a lot of pressure. They may tell you that. When it comes to work, it shows playfulness. It just means that this is going to be a lighthearted week for you at work. Celebrations just means that some of you can be getting a job or a promotion. You're going to be really happy. If you have your own business, you're going to have an increase of like clients and ways to make money. Celebrations and abundance together is like there's lots of money coming your way. So your financial situation is about to change. It's on the up and up, Scorpio. I feel like you felt this coming anyway. You just didn't know when, you know? So this week, I see you on a budget. I see you calculating your expenses. You're way more careful about what goes out and what comes in. Somebody can be following up with you and offering you a job. And then it says paying bills, all right? Spirit wants you to know, Scorpio, with you, nothing is impossible. So please don't count yourself out. Cancer. Somebody wants to set the record straight with you, and they're scared of what you're going to do or say when they let you know that they feel guilty for putting you through something. Somebody might confess. They feel guilty for putting you through something. Whoever confesses to you, Cancer, take it as a blessing, because this person is never freaking accountable. They are never, ever accountable. So when they it's like, even when they speak to you and confess, confess to you that they've done something to you, or they could have been mean to you or treating you away, and they know you feel some type of way about it because you don't treat them or react the same way that you used to. But it's like they were going through depression, they were going through hard times, and they could have just been really cold to you. Whoever this person is, they're gonna reveal it to you. And it's like to clear their conscience. Like if you never ever speak to them again, I think they're going to be fine with that. I think they're just doing this to clear their own conscience because they feel bad. Like they should have never done that to you. Like they're looking at your character and they're like, Cancer didn't deserve it. I didn't have to be like that to Cancer. It looks like everybody likes Cancer. I could come off like an asshole sometimes. I should say sorry, so... And it could be a situation where a lot of things in their life is falling apart, and somebody could have told them, like, you need to look at the way you treat people of why your life is turning out the way it is. So they can, like, say sorry, but in hopes that it can, like, rewrite their karma, or, they can clear their conscience and all kinds of stuff, Cancer. That's coming your way. Some of you, I see you dyeing your hair, or be careful if you go to a hairdresser and allow them to dye your hair because there's an issue with the color. The color may not come out the way that you hoped it would, and it can make you very upset. So just be careful. Be very careful. And with you, Cancer, what else is going on? I see your confidence is on a million. You're going to be feeling yourself. You're going to feel like a gazillion bucks. It can also be, what's making you feel this way? You're very, very popular, Cancer. You can be like a popular loner. You're just feeling yourself this week, and it's like nobody can really do anything to get you out of your character, or there's a level of certainty inside of you right now. You feel certain about yourself. You used to feel so misunderstood by people. You could have even felt really rejected by certain people, and you could have found out those people weren't even really who you thought they were. So it makes you feel better about yourself. You can even get news that an ex who tried to do something to you and hurt you, it actually came back to them times 10. So it's like a level of, like, you feel good because you realize that you're a real good person and you really are attractive. You could have just been with, like, idiots that didn't treat you the way that you deserved, and it could have made you look at yourself bad. You could have also, Cancer, you went through a lot. You just went through a lot when it comes to people. Like lovers, you could have been betrayed by lovers. You could have been betrayed by friends, and it could have made you feel less than. But there's something where you're starting to realize, like, these people ain't even it anyway. Like, why are you crying over Michael? And Michael ain't even got his life together. Like, Michael is, like, struggling. And the reason why Michael treated you bad is because he doesn't even like himself. It's a situation like that. It wasn't you. And I feel like you're very clear on it, and it makes you feel good to know, like, all this time I've been allowing these people to treat me this way or make me feel some type of way about myself. And the truth is they ain't even doing good. So why would I allow people that ain't even doing good to have so much power over me? And just like that, you're going to let it go. I see you put on your sunglasses. I see you feeling yourself, Some of you could be doing your taxes, or you could be an accountant and you could be doing taxes for someone else. You're just way more established than you even realize. That's another thing too, Cancer. You weren't giving yourself enough credit for all that you are. Like, in a sense, like you are winning. And you can get so much more better when it comes to love. Let's see. I see you into fitness as well. So this is you. Like, you are so strong. And you're going through a huge change, but this huge change is going to be positive and powerful for you. Like you're moving on from people, you know? Like some of them was even like bums, you know? Have no money, no job, no car, no nothing. It's like you had them people treating you bad and you the one who's pulling up. You know, some of them you could have even used your credit to take out a car for them and they couldn't even keep up with the payments, messed up your credit. Like you just been through a lot and they made you feel bad, but all along you're the one who's actually winning. It's a situation like that, like you emotionally withdrawing and just praying over yourself like, oh my God, I can't believe I allowed these people to play me so bad. But you're gonna be fine. Let's see who's coming towards you this week. If you are single, who's coming towards you this week? Who, if you're dating, single, 10 of Pentacles. Cancer, you could be meeting your match this week. Yeah, you definitely meeting your match this week. I felt that, honey. I felt the energy in the card. With the Emperor, it can be an Aries. I really don't think this person is an Aries, though. But they could be an Aries. This person has their own business. They're very financially stable. And you guys could just be speaking as friends. This person is very like an alpha male, they give me. The Chariot, it could be another Cancer. They could be coming to pick you up this week, you know? They could be coming to pick you up and take you out. I feel like you guys are going to start off as friends. And from friends, you guys can turn into lovers. This can also be a Gemini. They're very reliable. You can count on them. And they're a big spender. That's how you'll know who they are. You know, they're a big spender. They like luxury places. They don't like... honey, you won't find them at the hole in the wall. You won't find them in the hood. This person feels like they love to be in exclusive places. You know, it could even be a person that they could have been brought up in the hood and they elevated from that, and they spend lots of money on themselves. They live a very lavish lifestyle, and with you being around them, it's like, you know, I see them treating you out. You guys might hang out, but it can turn into something so much more. So if you're dating, that's who's coming towards you next, or that could be somebody that you're already dating. They're stressed out though. They got a lot of things going on, and right now they're so mad about people coming out their mouth that they're going to be like a fireball. They're going to be a fireball this week. You're going to feel the tension inside of them. Like, yo, I'm so angry at this person. I don't have time for this. Like, they'll tell you. If you're in a relationship, it shows the 3 of Swords. If you're in a relationship. And it also shows 6 of Swords. 6 of, 6 of Swords. If you're in a relationship, you guys could have gotten into a big argument. You could be in a relationship with the Virgo, and whatever you said to them, they took it really serious. It can even be, are you in a relationship with a playboy? And they could have got caught. And you guys could have ended things. They could have got caught. And if you're in a relationship, it shows karmic justice and then Queen of Wands. This could be someone, if you're in a relationship, you could be going through a tough time right now. Because 3 of Swords is not good energy for a relationship. You could be thinking about breaking up with them. They could have got caught with a third party with 3 of Swords. With the Hangman, it's like you guys are just quiet, you know, like you guys are not really talking to each other if you're in a relationship. But 6 of Swords just means to me also that you guys could possibly get through it together. Will they get through it? The Empress. Yeah, they may try to buy you gifts and sweet you up and to make you trust them again. They want your trust again. They want your forgiveness and they want your trust. The highest priestess in reverse just means secrets came out. They could have been holding secrets. And this is something that you've been waiting on. Like, what are you doing? You're very mysterious. I don't know if I can trust you, and you find out. If this video resonates with you, hit the like button. But yeah, it shows 10 of Pentacles and Page of Cups. So you guys will work it out. They will try to make it up to you, possibly even try to give you a gift, butter you up in order to get you back. They're going to fight for you. Finances, Cancer, if you're working overtime, I see you getting like your money back ×2. So if you spent a lot of money, it shows renewal. You're going to get your money back. It shows celebrations. You could be invited out. Some of you could be celebrating a promotion or a bonus. You can get a bonus check, a promotion. I just see you, you working overtime and your finances being okay, and you taking yourself out and living your best life this week. Some of you could be looking for another job. They're doing a background check. It shows interview. You could be leaving one company or one job in order to go to another, and that's what celebrations is about. You're about to get a new job that pays way better. So your outcome for this week, Cancer, altogether. Your outcome for this week. Yep, new energy. You have new energy. You're releasing people that stress you out, cause you trouble, and you have new energy. You're getting your confidence back. You're going to be taking care of yourself, more flirtatious, putting yourself out there. Leo, be careful of drinking too much, or somebody around you may drink way too much, and there are severe consequences of their drinking. Somebody better be careful of over drinking, honey. If this is your friend, I see you trying to help them, honey, because they're in bad condition. If this is you, I see your friends trying to help you. All right. And it could be you guys are going out, you're celebrating. You could be going to a show, or just going out to a club, or it could be somebody's birthday. You're invited to a birthday party, and if you drink too much, people are concerned for you. If you're driving, I see like one of your friends driving your car for you. And it could have to do with like, you could be going through so much and you don't know how to handle it. Like you're going through a lot and you just don't know how to handle life right now. So you could possibly end up over drinking to drown out your emotions. It's innocent. It could be like, you know, you're going through something with like a girl or a guy, and then you say, man, forget this. I'm going to go out. I'm going to spend some money. I'm going to drink and have a good time. But then you overdo it and you end up sick in the bed with a hangover for the next few days. Some of you too, I hear this is the worst divorce I've ever had. Like, either you or your friend can be going through a really bad divorce or a breakup, and it's hurting them and they don't know how to deal with the ending. So they can turn to substance abuse in order to like compensate for what they're going through. Leo, if this is your friend and it's not you, I feel like you're overwhelmed. Like this was a lot. This is a lot. I wasn't expecting this. I just wanted to go out and crack a few jokes and you know, get some air. I wasn't expecting it to turn out like that, so that it can drain you. Like if it's not you, it can drain you. If it's your friend, it's going to drain your friend. I also see for you, Leo, like you needing to get your car fixed. It can just be as simple as an oil change, or it's nothing serious. You could be getting an oil change, you could be getting new tires, you could be getting a new battery for your car. It's not something that is a lot of money. I mean, to me, the bill could be like $200. When you think about car work, $200 is light. Cars cost mad money to get fixed for the parts, depending on what kind of car you drive. I hear so much music. I hear a lot of music. So you're definitely going out this week, Leo. That's what I see. Let's see what else, because this energy is like a lot. It's a lot going on. Leo, you could be concerned about your family. It also shows sacrifices. What's going on? Judgment. Are you thinking about cutting off people in your family too? You feel like your family's money hungry. They always trying to get money out of you. And when you need money, they be acting like they ain't got it. Like they ain't got it. You're going to take a deep look at your family and the people around you. And I feel like you're going to make big sacrifices. And it's not going to be easy for you at all. You know? I feel like you need more money as well. But at the same time, in your energy, Leo, you got money. You have money. I can feel it. Let's see. Oh wait, let me do love. Let's see if you're dating single Leos, what's going on with you? Single Leos. If you are a single Leo, that says Knight of Cups. Somebody fell in love with you? Ooh. Somebody is going to communicate that they love you, but they don't trust you. If you're dating somebody, they love you, but don't trust you. I mean, that's complicated. That's complicated emotions. I love you, but I don't trust you. Because what do you do then? And then it shows King of Cups. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I need to do this instead. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that's going to be rushing to communicate with you. Some of you guys can just be, no, I see you guys. You guys did the deed, honey. They love you, but they don't trust you. They think you're a player, and this is the reason why you're distant at times. So that's why they don't trust you. You're too distant. You're too emotionally unavailable to them, so they feel like you're doing something. They don't trust you. But it's sad because you equally like them as well. You like them just as much as they like you. And Spirit says sometimes they're spiteful. So you got to be careful with this person. They can be really spiteful when the way they move with you. Because if they assume that or catch you in some stuff, honey, they may want to return it. They're one of those. You're dating somebody that is energy for energy. So if you don't reciprocate, I don't reciprocate. If you don't call me, I'm not going to call you. If you cheat on me, I'm cheating too. Hell, that's how they feel. So if you like that push and pull game, it's like two people with egos. Nobody wins. If you're in a relationship, if you are in a relationship, it shows 5 of Cups. Why? Damn. If you are in a relationship, your person feels guilty because they could have been getting attention from someone else, but you really are their wish, so they feel guilty. You could have asked them too, like, what you be up to? And it shows 3 of Pentacles. They still want to work with you. And they want to move on from this. I don't even know if you will know about this, but they feel guilty. They feel like they've been moving differently with you. And it could It could come from their like trust issues, you know? Some people, they'll sabotage a connection. Like if they're used to being cheated on, it's like, let me cheat on you before you cheat on me. Or they could have been thinking about it. Six of Wands is like getting attention. So if you're in a relationship, your person actually feels guilty because they have been secretly like getting attention from other people, but they want you, they love you. So they could feel guilty. And this is just what's going on in their mind. I don't, do you know? Do you know? No, they treat you good. They treat you good. So you don't even know. Well, you do now. Shoot. They treat you good. Let's see for work. Spirit says you need to get more organized, Leo. You need to get more organized. You need to feel more thankful for the things that are going good in your life instead of reflecting on all the things that are going wrong. What is going good? That's the way that you shift the energy. Because, you know, your finances are growing. With maturity, you're growing in your company. Some of you can be working overtime. It's going to be very lighthearted at your job this week. I feel like you're making easy money, Leo. Financially, it shows you're good, you know? And some of you, Leos, you could be stubborn. Some of you be careful of losing a job. Others of you can be entrepreneurs. And if you're an entrepreneur, the answers to your prayers is finally going to come. And then it shows negotiating and unexpected expenses. Be careful of not paying your bills. Overall for you this week, Leo, is like you need to change your focus, you know? If you had to move on from someone or a relationship, or just move on from a way of living, Spirit wants you to appreciate the good that's going on in your life and change your focus. You need to get back into balance. Like some of you are, you know, like because of this loss, are you moving on from something? It's creating a lot of inner chaos for you and you feeling like a failure and you're trying to be positive, but it's not really working. And you used to be better at this, but I don't know, something inside of you just feels lost. Like you feel really, really lost and discouraged right now. And you haven't had the time to do things that you really love and enjoy. That's probably why if you do go out, you start to overindulge. So just be careful because I feel like you have a bright future and you don't want to do anything that's going to jeopardize your future. So just be careful. Aquarius. They want to know who are you? There's going to be people crushing on you left and right, Aquarius, all right? There's a lot of divine intervention, a lot of divine support. Your spirit is being protected, especially from like narcissists. Like you could have completed a chapter of manipulators and narcissists, and your spirit is being protected from those types of people. So you might even get sensations in your body when you meet people and you come across these types of entities. For you, you seem very, very powerful. I don't know. I hear delicious. There's people that are sexually fantasizing about you and doing certain things to you. You're turning a lot of people on. And this season, you don't have to rush. You can take your time. Spirit knows that you want things to speed up. Like this is why you're rushing. This is why you get these sensations like, I'm gonna fail because things are not taking off the way that you expect it to, but it actually, Spirit is saying you're right on time. Like you're right on time. And normally you would discuss your business with people, but now you don't. You feel like you can't really tell people your truth anymore because people are always expecting one thing out of you, but you're actually different than what people expect. You're attentive. You actually, can be a control freak at times too, Spirit says, you know. If you're in a relationship with somebody or dealing with somebody deep down inside, you don't even want to label it, but they do make you happy. You know, so if you're dating someone, you don't want to label it, but they do make you happy and you just want to take your time to see where things go, you know? Spirit wants you to start speaking things into existence because you have that power right now, to be honest with you. You could speak things into existence. I see, like, there's something inside of you that has awakened. There's something called like a kundalani. I don't know if I said it right. A kundalani awakening. I feel like you went through that. Like your power. You just seem more elevated. You seem more like aware and strong and powerful. And I think this is driving, if you're a feminine, this is like driving men near you crazy. Like they want a piece of you and they don't even know why. It's that power that you hold. You better, honey. But yeah, let me see what's going on with you. Because there's a big change inside of you. Something that's awakening you. You're going to see the number 555 a lot. Are you clearing your shadow? Are you integrating your shadow? Is that what's happening? There used to be like an air of like desperation with you. You could have been desperate for things to happen, desperate to fall in love, and now you're just like chilling. You're on cruise control in your life, which means everything flows to you easily and effortlessly. You're getting more rest, so you feel recharged. See, look, I said something to do with your shadow. Yeah. See, you need to make a judgment call on a connection. I don't like you are aware that you have a connection. You don't want to label it. Is it a situation where you know? No, I need to know what you know. What is it? Wait. Oh, you it's time to move on. You could be holding on to a connection that you know it's time to let release. Why are you holding on to them though? Let me see. How does Aquarius feel about this spiritual connection? They balance you. That's why there's a level of balance that they give you. There's a level of 10 of Cups. They make you happy and they balance you. Like with them, you feel more balanced in your life, knowing that you can lean on this person. But why would you need to get rid of them then? Why do they need to get rid of them? Queen of Wands and Justice. Queen of Wands and Justice. King of Cups. Is it because Spirit has someone better for you? Yeah, Ace of Cups. Spirit has someone better for you? You could have, with the manifestation, did you manifest a better partner? And in order for you to get this new person, you would have to release what you have in front of you. And then it shows manifestation. So are you manifesting another partner and you would have to move on from who you're seeing now in order to be with this person? Now I'm gonna have to wait. Hold up. Now I gotta go deep real quick. If you are dating someone or you're single, who's coming towards you? See, Two of Swords. Maybe you have two options, Aquarius. Do you have two options? And you need to make a decision. It shows you as a juggler. Honey, it shows you as a juggler. You need to make a decision on who you want. There's one person that you have a spiritual connection with, and there's someone else that you have, and you're gonna need to make a decision. One is longevity with the Ace of Pentacles, but why are you holding on to the other thing then? Because they make you happy? Ooh, this is messy. This is just messy. I'm going to tell you why. One has money and they make you happy, and then the other one they balance you and you feel like you can be yourself around them and they don't leave you in confusion. And so you see the pros and cons in both. Aquarius, I'm not doing this with you. Bye. So Aquarius, let me just say this. You have two options. You could even be committed to one. You could even be committed to one. Let me see who the other one is. Who are you in a commitment with? Yup, you're in a commitment, honey. I'm not doing this. And they're investing in you. They're investing in you. They help you out financially. You love them. Aquarius, you have two options. And honey, you got to figure that out. Because I'm not doing all that. But you may need to let somebody go, or I don't know. If you balancing both and it's working for you, I don't know what to tell you about this situation. What's your outcome for this week? See, it shows an opportunity to fix. There's an opportunity. Oh. So somebody's going to be reaching out to you. Somebody that you could have took a break on. They're going to be reaching out to you. But you are already in a commitment with somebody who nurtures you. They love you. They fulfill you. Yeah, you got a decision to make around love this week, Aquarius. You got two people. Good luck. Let me see with your finances. There could be some a postponement. You feel stagnant financially? Financially, you can feel very stagnant. Or if you have a job, you're overly exhausted and you may need to let one go or take a break. Aquarius, this gives me like overworked. You seem overworked. Like, you have deadlines this week. It shows multitasking and micromanaging. So I feel like you're trying your best to stay on top of everything, and it's kind of hard for you. And then it says background check. I don't know if you're looking for another job, but they're going to be doing a background check on you. Pisces, like rest. I see you getting so much sleep. I just see you sleeping a lot. And for you having huge revelations, there's going to be big revelations about your life. If you've been feeling stuck and stagnant, you're going to find out why. Like, some of you could be in situations like, why am I even in this situation? Why is my life even unfolding in the way that it is? And you're going to get huge answers and revelations about where you are. This is like something very, very spiritual. You could be to yourself a lot because it's so quiet. You might need a lot of time alone where it's quiet. You're going to be catching up on rest. Some of you could be catching up on work. It could be hard for you to focus at times because you're in your head so much about your life, your future, where you are now, and why it's taking so long for you to get to where you want to get to. And you're trying your best to keep up with your own self, because it's almost like, be careful of getting too caught in your head, because it can lead you down a road of depression. Because now it's like slowing you down, and the things that you should be doing, it's kind of like pulling you away from it. And only depression really does that. Like mild depression, it kind of pulls you away from your focus and the things that you should be paying attention to. And I even want to tell you to not be too hard on yourself. Like some of you can be blaming yourself for a lot of things that, you know, certain things that you could have done or entertained or mistakes that you could have made. If you're too hard on yourself, it can kind of hold you hostage and you need to break free from it, you know. I see a lot of money coming towards you, but I don't see it phasing you. It's not about the money right now. It's about feeling whole, complete, at peace and happy within your own self. It's like that's where you're trying to get internally. Some of you too, even if you did, like if you entertained someone and they were in a relationship and you still held on because you were hoping that they would leave the person, you kind of feel guilty for that. Like, what kind of person would I be to want to put myself with someone who's already in a relationship and see if they're going to choose me? So it could even be a situation like that, like choices that you're making. Like, why would you put yourself with someone that already is with someone? Or what were you thinking when you wanted them to leave someone in order to choose you? It could have been a situation like that. So, and some of you might be even watching the person. Like if they have a social media and they are with someone, you can be watching their connection. You could have played like a side piece to someone that was in a relationship and you can't explain what it was about that person that made you do that, or you wonder if that was a spiritual test for you. It's like a lot of things that were hidden are going to come up for you to review, you know, and you needing to get back in touch with yourself. Some of you need more water. Some of you are going to lose your appetite too. Your appetite is going to be poor. That's what I'm trying to say. These are like signs of like you're about to go into depression. So don't be too hard on yourself. Let me see. Some of you could be considering getting a pet as well, or some of you could have pets, or you could be considering getting a pet. If you are in a relationship, I see you guys going out. Like you could be going and traveling to like a friend's house, and you can have a friend that's having like a gathering, and you guys all come together, and you could be going out. And but still, even if you are in a relationship, there's still a part of you that's like tired and a little drained, and you're going to be getting more sleep. All right. What are you moving on from? I just feel like there's a period in your life of rest. Like you have your life. This could be what the post retrograde, like the shadow phase of the retrograde. So it's going to be giving you your life to review. Isn't that so? Like that's, you know, I never looked at it like that. I never looked at it like that until I just said it out loud and like listened to myself. But at the post shadow phase, that's exactly what spirit does to people. They put them on timeout and they give them an opportunity of solitude to review their life. And it's like, look how you showed up. Look how you reacted. Look at the choices that you made. Is this something that you want to continue to do? Like, is it helping you? Is it hurting you? Like, what can you do differently? Is what it's like being under judgment. You know, it's like being under judgment, but while you're living, right? Because some people say that we leave this earth and we face judgment. But I also feel in those times of like retrogrades or when things are brought back to our attention, we're brought up for judgment as well. It's almost like while you're living, you have an opportunity to make your wrongs right. So if you were sleeping with somebody and you know that they were with someone else and you know, did that, and you're trying to figure out, well, what would make me do that? And it's a time for you to like review your own like motives and intentions, you know? And what were you going through at that time that made you go through that decision and then moving on? So it shows you like being more patient with yourself and planning for the future. And Spirit says you're going to say yes more to new opportunities. Like more exciting opportunities are going to come up and you're going to be saying yes more. Like trying to invite in new energy, trying to somebody can be buying you a pair of shoes and you could be trying them on. Hold up. You know something also for some of you Pisces, if you're a single parent and that person is not supporting the child, do you know they're doing that on purpose to spite you? Like they're being spiteful on purpose by not taking care of the child. Like in a way, like trying to make you suffer. Isn't that so sad? Like in their head, they feel justified by not taking care of the child. Like, oh, this is what you deserve, you know? When the truth is too, they can be hiding that they really don't even have money like that, but that's the way that they help like heal their conscience. So just be careful of that. Let me see if you're dating, who's coming your way? Who's coming your way this week? Singles, who's coming your way this week? It shows ending. Singles, who's coming your way? It shows ending. If you were dating someone, you're gonna I don't see you reaching out to them again. I don't see you talking to someone. It shows the Tower and the Death card. That's like you guys are done. You're cutting them out. If you were talking to someone, you're cutting them out. Why? What do they do? Why are you cutting someone off? Oh, maybe because they're not committing to you and you really want to be committed with the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups. You want a real serious commitment. You want a relationship. You don't want a situationship. So you're going to cut them out and you're going to wait for a real relationship. If you're in a relationship, what's going on? If you are in a relationship, it shows the Three of Pentacles. It shows the Page of Swords. Your partner could be spying on you to see if you're doing anything. Page of Swords is normally a spying card. Like if you're in a relationship and you've been a little distant, they're secretly spying on you to see if you're doing anything. Like they want to know, can they trust you? So you have a partner who's suspicious. They may even get a reading on you to find out if you're doing anything, you know? It's like you haven't been as available and loving lately and they want to know why. It kind of makes them sad. But it shows Knight of Cups. It shows that you guys are in love. And Six of Wands, whatever suspicions they have, they're going to overcome it and feel guilty. They're going to feel guilty because they're not going to find anything on you. And Temperance just means that the connection will be equal, like reciprocal. There's a lot of affection, love, Ace of Swords, lots of communication coming through with you guys. And seven of Pentacles, they're going to feel guilty, you know. They're going to keep investing in this connection and just see what happens. But you have a partner that's suspicious. Like, what if you're seeing someone else? What if there's someone at your job that you like hook up with on the side and you're sneaky? It's a situation like that. For your money, if you're looking for a job, I don't see anything happening right now. Some of you could be getting unemployment. You could be taking care of yourself with your unemployment. It also shows financial growth. So if you're looking for a job, it shows that you won't find a job right now. It says nothing. Others of you, if you are working, you are going to be working overtime. Your money is growing. I see you feeling good about your money, Pisces, like your money's in a good place. Flowering just means you have enough money to take care of your needs and your wants. Be careful, some of you, of like a suspended license. Like if there's a ticket that you're supposed to pay, they could be giving you a certain deadline to pay a ticket. And if you don't pay it, you're going to have your license suspended. Others of you, you have unexpected income and it shows competition. So you have a lot of competition at work. It shows a loan is going to be approved. Some of you could be negotiating a new contract as well. All right. Gemini. Gemini, be careful if you have a controlling partner. I don't know why this is coming out, and this is so weird, but some of you be careful. Like you know what this gives me? In the beginning, the person acts like they're one person. And then as soon as you get deep with them, you start to realize that they have some like dark personality traits, you know? Like it could be if you're a woman and you're dating a man, in the beginning, they seem so giving, so kind. They open the doors for you. And then all of a sudden, after some time goes on, you start to notice that they become demanding, and they become possessive, and they start to watch you, and they start to say little things that get underneath your skin. And it happens very like subtle. Like it's like it kind of like creeps in the relationship. As little by little, you're going to start to see them like do things. Like they may even take their foot and then throw it on your leg and say, rub my foot. And then if you take your hand and move their foot, they're like, oh, I was just joking with you. Be careful. I feel like this person is testing to see how much they can be able to control you. And you're going to find out that this person is actually severely insecure. They could have just played a role in order to get your life, and they're going to be very like they need so much attention from you. Like they're going to be doing all kinds of things to get your attention. And it's even a situation where it's like, if you say like, oh, I'm going to go out with my friends and I'm so excited, and they'll be like, oh, so you don't want to be with me? And you're going to be like, of course I want to be with you. I already said, of course we're together. Oh, so why are you going out with your friends? Are you looking for someone else? And you're like, what? And they're like, oh, I'm just joking. Be careful of like passive aggressive behavior like that. Like there's something in this person's mind where they're actually becoming controlling and obsessive with you. And it can get worse. Like you don't want it to get to a point where it becomes violent. So just be careful. If you start to feel suspicious about a partner's behavior, just be careful. It's like they're losing control in their world, so they may try to control whoever they're dating, and they want to know how far they can get. So they're going to test your limits this week, and you're going to see it. It can even be like somebody who starts to feel jealous over you, like you live too privileged, you got it too good, you got it too easy. And they start to, for some reason, get like jealous or envious of it, and they start to like nitpick with you, you know? It's like that. It's weird. Somebody can be giving you a gift early this year. Spirit also wants you to be careful, Gemini, of spending too much money. All right? Be careful of spending. Some of you may feel like tempted to spend a lot, especially when it comes to if you have kids and you want their holidays to be extra special. Just be careful when it comes to your money. I also see you staying in the house and watching a lot of TV. You could be, you know, but yeah, you see this person, be careful for like when things start to change a little bit, and they do love you. And I feel like you're hoping that the relationship will work, but be careful of that behavior that I said, you know. If you notice certain things and you're conflicted in your head about it, like, what was that about? Pay attention to it, you know, because you're very attractive. You got things going on. There's a certain level of power that you hold, and it could be someone who tries to trigger you or see if they can get you out of your own light in the long run. So you'll start to notice, like, the more success you have, they stop clapping for you, and they're not as happy as they were in the beginning, and they start making little arguments with you about like dumb things. But if they can get you out your character, then they feel better about themselves. Like, just pay attention to this person, because it's like that. like the honeymoon phase is wearing off, and now you're going to start to see their true colors, but they do what they got to do to get you to where they like you can depend on them or trust them. And now if you're starting to act like you don't need them, they're going to do things in order to gain control and power over you. If you're dating someone, it shows secrets coming out. It shows communication. Let me see. What is this person going to tell you if you're dating them? If they've been like inconsistent, you're going to find out that they either had a lot going on. They had a whole lot going on, and it could have to do with their finances. They could have pulled away from you because their finances was really shaky, but they will reveal to you that they do want more time with you. If they weren't spending as much time with you, it's because their finances were shaky and they needed to invest more time in their finances. If you're in a relationship with someone, it shows Ace of Pentacles, which means you're building on a connection, and they're investing in you. It shows the Lovers. You can be with another Gemini. And then it shows holding back. Three of Wands is waiting. If you're in a commitment and this person is holding back, they're still with you. Ace of Cups. Why are they holding back? Oh, money. They're trying to make more money for like their family. It's the same thing. For your finances, I feel like they're trying to control how much money you make at your company. They're not giving that many hours, you know? You could be at a job that there's no expansion. They overwork you. They underpay you. They're not giving you as much hours, and you're just going to be holding on to the money that you have. Like some of you, if you're staying at this business, you could be staying at it out of comfortability, but they're holding back. Like there's no raises, there's no overtime. They actually could be cutting back even more. And it's like you're holding on to the money that you have. Some of you could be getting an interview for a new job, and it's a place where you could be more creative. Some of you could be buying a new car or paying off a car. Some of you can also be an entrepreneur. Yeah. Taurus. Taurus, if you have a partner, they're like your safe haven. I see you making love to someone. And for some of you too, Taurus, this could be like a reconciliation, you know, or either you guys were just emotionally distant from each other. It could have been arguments that were holding you two back, or you could have just been going through things. But there's a level of like reconciliation, or you guys finally coming together. I don't know if you guys live apart, but your partner provides you with like a lot of love, a lot of comfort. And like some of you, I even see you crying in their arms. Like if you feel overwhelmed with life, this is a person that you can just cry in their arms. And I don't know why you're crying though. I think you're just overwhelmed and stressed. I think that's all there is to it. It could be school, like, you know, school could be really hard for you right now, or your job can be really hard for you right now. You feel like you're trying, you feel like you're doing so much, you're processing your emotions, and you don't even want to get even with anybody. You know, if somebody hurts you, that's going to be on them. You don't want to get even, but it's like you want a break. It's like, when can I just have a break? I want to win. I feel like I'm fighting for things to change, for things to get better. And I feel so like stuck. You could feel like stuck in your life, or like angry that things are not going like as fast as you hoped it would, you know? So I don't know, Taurus, stress. I just see stress for you. And you trying your best to be strong. See, like I see you with your lover, and you're standing your ground more, so you don't play. It's like you've made so many changes in your life. You've done a lot. And sometimes you have to question, how come after everything I did is still not enough? Like, what more do I need? Like, you're getting tired of always having to be strong. That's what the issue is with you. You're so tired of being strong. You've been praying for blessings, praying for miracles. You're very, very aware. See? It's like so many obstacles and challenge. Every time you're trying to climb that ladder, it like knocks you down. Even if you are in a relationship, there could be other people that are trying to hit on you. And if it's not that, some of you, you're just looking into other ways. Like, how can I get money, or how can I get out of this situation? Like, what do I need to do? What choices do I need to make in order to get me to where I want? Like, this is taking so long. So you're a little discouraged. A little discouraged, and I see your partner comforting you. All right. Like once you go to your partner and cry and just tell him or her everything that you're going through, you feel really, really like you feel much better. So if you are in a commitment, it shows the Page of Cups, it shows the Ten of Pentacles, and it shows the Knight of Pentacles. Like you're taking your time to build in this commitment. You could be with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that's younger than you. If it's not a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it can be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. And they pay a lot of attention to you and your mood swings and what you're going through. So they'll know how to handle you, you know? What is this about? You guys could even be thinking about traveling to clear your head. Just do something different. You know, if you're dating right now, Four of Swords, whoever you're dating is thinking about you a lot. They feel like you got stronger. Like you got better. You got stronger. You got better. You don't seem the same. So it's almost like if you're dating someone, they're trying to figure out who do they need to be in order to show up for you. That's what it looks like. Ace of Cups is like this person that you're dating is thinking of longevity with you. They definitely feel like you are the Empress, like you're very protected, you're very, very beautiful and earthly. They also know that you stand up for yourself, you don't play, like you're getting way more strong and assertive when it comes to how you feel. So this person, they're daydreaming about you a lot. They're daydreaming about the lovemaking that you guys had if you're dating them. And they want to see you. They're going to be reaching out to you to tell you that they want to see you. So if you're dating, I feel like if you're dating someone, this is going to turn into a relationship. I don't see them, if you're dating someone too, I don't see them with anybody else but you. Like, you are their only option if they're dating you. I feel like your connection can grow stronger over time. So if you're in a relationship, it looks good. And if you're dating, it still looks good. It shows maturity, so I feel like your money is growing, but like I said, it's like you're stressed out because you feel like things are just not growing as fast as you thought it would, and you know you're capable of so much more, you know? Yeah, Spirit is telling you to be patient. You cannot control the outcome. It's like you wish you can control the outcome. You wish that you can like take matters into your own hands. You wish like you can give yourself the salary that you deserve, but you can't. You need to be patient. You do not control the outcome. And I think that's what's driving you like crazy right now. Like, damn, I want things to take off now. I need money now. Like, where is this going? When? How? But with flowering, Taurus, it just means you have money. You could take care of yourself. You can pay your bills. It just looks like you're looking for more. Maybe there's something more that you want. Maybe you have a dream home that you want to purchase and it's taking so long for you to get to that pinnacle to buy that house. It's like pissing you off. You know, you're craving so much more. You want so much more for yourself. It's just taking a while, and Spirit is just telling you to be patient. It's going to happen, but on their time, just not yours, you know? So you're going to be multitasking. You do a lot. There's a lot of deadlines. Your energy is going to be running very thin, but you can handle it. But I just feel like you feel like you're being worked to death and underpaid. Like, I don't feel like I'm getting what the energy that I'm putting out. I don't feel like I'm getting compensated for it. That's how you're going to feel moving forward, Taurus. Like, it's unfair, like, in a sense, like, this is so unfair. Let me see. So overall, I really think some of you want to move. I think you want to move so bad, and it shows strengthening your bond. I feel like you're going to be spending more time with your partner, and they help balance you, you know? They help balance you, and it shows strengthening your bond with your partner. And some of you could be thinking about moving or in a phase of wanting to move. Libra. Libra, you're going to feel like your best self this week. Like really, really good. You have a spiteful ex, and they're going to be trying to reach out to you to see if they can get some from you. Can you imagine them being spiteful but still wanting to like sleep with you? That's like sleeping with the enemy. Anyway, I hear like there's no passion in my life. Like, they have no passion in their life, and they're fighting like temptation. They want you back. Whoever this person is, they want you back. It's like you can have an ex that they're still stuck on you, you know? But anyway, when it comes to you, you are going to be praying more. Some of you can even be thinking about fasting. You want to pray, you want to fast, you want everyone to know that you and your family and everyone is going to be okay. And you're kind of not surprised the way that people can possibly look at you. You know, a part of you was struggling to commit to your responsibilities, or you could have been going through a lot, but this is being cleared. So there's evidence that your manifestations are coming true. Some of them may take time, but they're coming true. And there's a lot of people that want to be around you. I don't know what's going on with your energy, Libra. People want you. There's going to be a lot of people that want to be around you, even like more feminine women are going to start to choose you. If you're a feminine Libra watching this, you're going to notice more women want to be underneath you because you're very comforting. There's something very comforting about you and your spirit. And spirit says you are not lazy. You're not lazy. You put in the work that you need to, and you are such a good friend. So don't be surprised when there's a bunch of people trying to show up, trying to get close to you. And certain people find you materialistic now. Like, you just seem way more materialistic, and you seem busier than you ever were before. So that's why they could have stopped coming around you or stopped calling you, because you just seem like you were obsessed with like living a certain lifestyle and being a certain way, and they didn't understand it, or they felt like they couldn't get to that level, or they didn't understand it, or it's just something that someone was being a little petty with. Because at the end of the day, Libra, you get to live however you want to live. You know, your life is your life. Your choices are your choices. No one can tell you that. But I just hear wanting to be around you. There's going to be more people that want to be around you. More people that are going to be bringing your name up and talking really highly about you after talking really bad about you. You know, it's like people, you know what this gives me? Like the turning of the tables. Like, people that once were against you are now going to all of a sudden be for you, you know? If you do link up with your ex or have a sit down talk, if they are spiteful, every single thing inside of their body is going to go numb. Like you're way more attractive than you were when you first left them, and they can't believe it and they can't get over it. Like, wow, there's something about you. You just don't seem the same. You look different. You seem different. It's going to shock them so much that they're going to lose focus on why they were ever mad at you to begin with. It's because you're so attractive if you decide to see them. What else with you? I don't know, the roles, if you're in a relationship, the roles in your relationship may take a turn, but let me see. Yeah, while in solitude, you're going to find out a lot. Who's trapped in fear? Somebody that wants you. Somebody, I think it's an ex that's still in love with you. You have an ex who's scared, like, of what you will become. If they're mad that you left. They're so mad that you left. They feel bored without you. They want to be back with you. Let's see what this ex would say. One minute they couldn't do this anymore. You could have broke up with them, or they could have broke up with you. Now it's like, I miss being with you. They miss you. They saved your text messages. They watch your social media. They be doing the most, Libra. You have an ex that's like what else? I look at my phone every day hoping to see a message from you. I'm sorry I put my career before you. I'm trying to get out of debt. I keep looking at our photos and the videos we made. I didn't delete them. So they didn't delete anything they have of yours. But yeah, there's somebody who's still obsessed with you. I just see you in a better mood. I see your mood being like you're happy, you're getting your confidence back, you feel more photogenic, you feel more polite, and you're not sorry for the changes that you've made in your life or the choices that you've made. You don't really care if people are trying to paint you as a bad person. You know you're not a bad person. So let's see, who are you dating? Who are you dating? Whoever you're dating is spying on you. But they're 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and this is the reason why they're moving so slow. They're going to be communicating with you, and it's fear. It's like fear and worry. Like, am I enough for you? Will you want me? Will I be enough? Do I have enough money to support you? I don't know, but I love you. Is my love enough? 9 of Pentacles. They just find you so freaking beautiful or so handsome, you know? And I don't know. This person moves too weird. It's like they're a fearful avoidant. It's like they want you, but then they're scared and they create excuses. But the truth is they just don't feel like they're enough. It has nothing to do with you. Like, they feel like you're too perfect. You're just too perfect. You were born with a silver spoon or something. And like somebody who, they don't want to come in your life and mess things up for you. It's even like that. If you're in a relationship, Seven of Swords is not good. What are they sneaky with? The Empress. Could they secretly been trying to get you pregnant? It could have been somebody who was secretly trying to get you pregnant. And if it didn't work, it could have broke their heart, you know? The Chariot. This is somebody who wants to be with you. There's some secret that's going to come out with you and your partner this week. That some of you, it might cause an ending. What are they going to find out? Your partner feels burdened and stressed by this connection. Sometimes they play games with you. But why? Why do they play games with you? Like, they could be manipulative at times, like sneaky and manipulative. Why? Ace of Swords, because they want you to tell the truth. They may, you know what this gives me? Your partner can be very immature. And they don't want you to cut them out. So they may lie to you and manipulate certain things in order to hold on to you. Your partner is weird. Your partner is weird and sneaky. Let me see something. What's up with your partner? See, I'm keeping secrets from you that I hope you don't find out. They're keeping secrets from you that they hope that you don't find out about. And they feel like they don't have enough to give to you like you deserve. So they could be trying to find ways that, let me see something. Hold up. Wait. What is your partner doing? Why are they being sneaky and manipulative? They're keeping secrets for you. What are these secrets? Are they trying to get you pregnant? That they don't have it all together. They want to be with you, but they do not have it all together. And they could be trying. Yeah, so 7 of Swords again. 7 of Swords and 3 of Swords. They're being sneaky. They could be lying. So that you won't move on? It's something weird. Let me pull one more card. What are they lying about? Healing old wounds. Second chances, past life, love, finances. Your person is highly obsessed with you, and they're gripped by fear because they're going through financial challenges. I think they lie to you when it comes to their money and what's going on with their finances. And they could have tried to get you pregnant as a way to hold on to you because they don't want to lose you. So they're not honest about their finances or what's going on in their life on purpose because they're afraid it'll push you away. That's what they're keeping from you. I feel like, Libra, you are setting up a lot of money for your own self. You know that you have to be patient. You have to be patient with your money. You're making money moves behind the scenes you don't want nobody to know about. You know, I feel like you're saving a lot of money. You have a strategy to get more money, and you're being really strategic. You want a lot of money. You want way more for your own self, and you are making moves in silence. You're making power moves in silence, and it shows change. Like, there is a financial change that's coming. Be careful of overspending this week, Libra. You need to budget yourself. Put a budget for yourself before you go out shopping, because there could be some unexpected expenses that is coming, and it also shows payday. Be careful of overspending on your payday. Aries. Aries, I think you unexpectedly end up sleeping with someone and you catch feelings for them and you don't expect it and you don't know what to do. And I hear, like, I don't want to rush this relationship. I want to keep it platonic, but there's just something about you that I cannot get out of my head. And this could be you. And I hear denial. Like, you could be denying yourself an opportunity to really get the best, like, lover. Like, there could be, they don't want to make it that obvious, but they really feel like you're using them. Someone feels like you're using them, and if you sleep with somebody by an accident, they feel like you're using them just for that main reason. And they don't want to make this hard on you, but they want you to make a decision. Like, are you going to be with me, or are you going to take me serious? Are you going to take me back, or do you just want to let me go? Like, explain, like, where are we with this relationship? What's happening? Like, be careful of bumping heads with someone that you care about, but you don't want to go back to them in the way that they think that you do. You know, you feel like it's just too much. Like, being with them is just too much, and you should have never sugarcoated it to begin with. You should have been honest about your feelings. You really relate to them, like, in a positive way, but you feel bored with the way that things are going. And this is like the real reason why you haven't been waiting on them. Like, you just wanted to have fun with this person when you get bored. You didn't really want to, like, lead them on or make them feel like they would have to chase you or beg for you. And you've been praying and looking to, like, God or your spirit guides for answers, but this is the real truth. You don't want anything serious with this person. And you feel bad about it. Like, what if karma comes to me for what I'm doing? You feel bad. And you haven't told anybody about this, you know? I see you being really spiritual this week, Aries. I see you praying. I see you wanting answers. I see you wanting to, like, cleanse yourself. You're real terrified about what people may think of you. I don't know what this is about. Like, Aries, you're very sure of yourself, but there's a part of you that you protect who you are from other people. And you get a lot from people, like, you're too good to be true, but you also hold on to, like, all parts of your personality. You know, people may just look at one side of your personality, but you feel like there's more to you than what people see. And you have options. You have options, and there could be someone that you miss so much that you might have to cut out. Like, do you sleep with this person and then you have to cut them out? What is happening? What are you hiding? You're going through big changes, and I feel like that's what you're hiding from people. Like, you're actually not the same anymore. You don't see love the same. You don't see people the same, and you're not like most people. And I think that's what you actually hide. That literally, I see deeper than what you think I see. I'm able to see more. Like, some of you can even have a spiritual gift where you see way more than you allow people to know. You know, I see you traveling. Spirit wants you to be patient if you're waiting for things to take off. Like, you could be suffering in silence. Honestly, I think someone's suffering in silence about you. I think someone wants you and they love you. They love you. They want you. This could even be an ex. Let's go through it. Let's go through it. It's like a difficult decision that you need to make. And it's like, you know, there's plenty of fish in the sea, but there's just something about this person that you don't want to let go, or this is the way that someone feels about you. Like, I shouldn't even be holding on to you the way that I am. There's just something about you. I just don't want to let you go. Like, there's a sentimental moment that you're going to have with someone, but let me see. If you're dating someone, let's see, who are you dating? It shows judgment. It shows lovers. You do love this person. It could be a Gemini. It shows that you guys could be arguing, or there could be a lot of drama, or they feel like there's so many people that want you. And it shows the Two of Swords. Yeah, you're going to have to make a decision about this person. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody who's going to reach out to you because they miss you. They just miss you so much. They've been trying to keep themselves away from you, but they miss you. They can't stop thinking about the memories that you guys had. And when they come towards you, it's because they want to start all over again, you know? Let's see, who is this? It's like you have history with them. It says, I'm learning how to love myself thanks to you. It also says, I dream about you constantly and I hate that I have to wake up. It also shows like addictions clouded my visions. I'm trying to get my life together. I feel like this person is trying to get their life together to get with you. And they could have lied to you in the past and they wish they can take it back. You know? And their life is not better without you. They miss you. I feel like this person is energetically even trying to hold on to you. Like, they just miss you. They feel so sad. And they hide their feelings. Some of you could be in a committed relationship. Let me see if you are in a relationship, because it shows that you have options. Let's see. If you're in a relationship, let's see. And Spirit says you're more fair than you even know. You know, you just hold yourself to a higher standard because of the level of awareness that you have, but you're fair. You're playing fair right now. You're not leading anybody on. This is what's going to actually bring you to justice, you know? You're very balanced right now too. It just means like you're thinking very clearly. You're thinking very clearly. And your spirit guides got your back. You're going to be fine. Let's see. But I see you making love, honey. Let's see if you're in a relationship. Oh, wow. It shows the Empress. It shows the King of Pentacles. Like, your relationship seems tight, like strong. Your person, they're trying to get their life together in order to provide for you. They know they have to hold you to a higher standard. They know that you like to be taken care of. They know that you like the princess treatment. This could be a person who's a gentleman to you. Anytime they have money, they always try to help you and support you. The Knight of Cups, this person's in love with you. They shower you with love. Three of Pentacles, they're willing to work with you. They compromise with you. So if you're in a relationship, it's beautiful. You guys are friends and lovers, you know. They may have a younger child. So let's see, Aries. I see you so humble. Like, you're just so humble. Internally, you just seem so humble. See, you're very, very confident. Very, very confident. And then I see somebody trying to come into your world and take lead. It's like they want you. They've been waiting. They feel helpless and hopeless about you. They want this to work. But then it shows you're in a relationship. So some of you have to make a decision, Aries. You got to open up. You're about to open up and have a conversation either with your... I don't know. I see two lovers. Yeah. This person it's an opportunity to confront someone, to fix things, like some forgiveness. But I feel like you sleep with them by an accident, and then you might leave and heal yourself and master your emotions for this person. So let me see something. I want to know, if you are in a relationship, how do you feel about the person you're in a relationship with? Queen of Cups, you love them. And you love the way they love you. But you, Seven of Swords. But a part of you is like secretly you're stressed about whether you should walk away from them. So you love them, but you're stressed out because you feel like you should walk away. Why? To focus on your happiness and see what else is out there? You want to... Okay, and if you're seeing someone on the side or sleeping with someone by an accident, how do you feel about them? If you have a second option, how do you feel about them? The Wheel of Fortune. Page of Pentacles. Like you would want to start over and just be friends. You just want to talk to them and be friends. You don't want to... You want to defend yourself and speak about what happened in the past. Like, you feel like they didn't appreciate you and they didn't value you, and you feel like you deserve that. So you speak to them, and then what? It's like you have love for them, but then you go distant after. Or you could have found out that they had you in a love triangle, and this is the reason why you don't want to go back to them, but you might sleep with them by an accident. For work, it shows taking more risk. I see you dressing up for work. I see you working on projects and you having the courage to go after something that you really want. Some of you too can be applying for a job of your dreams. You love what you do for work. Some of you could be thinking about getting a tattoo because you just came out of some tough situations and you want a tattoo to symbolize what you just overcame. I see you also having some time to yourself. I see you feeling really in control of your emotions and very calm this week. If you do sleep with this person, it's going to be on your mind a lot. Like, you can't believe you did that. It felt so good, but you know you can't go back. It's going to be a situation like that. You have a lot of responsibilities this week. There's a lot of people competing with you, but I feel like you're in your own lane. All right. Some of you can get a new job and you're an entry level. Some of you may even have a person that's like, they want to help you. They want to help you reach your goals. And I want to do a quick pet read for all you pet owners out there. What is going on with your pet? Your pet is going to be very distant from you this week. You know, let me see what Justice. What's going on with your pet? They could have just been through a lot. When it comes to Tower, they just been through a lot. And it's like your pet could be thinking about it, or if you had a lot of drama going on in your house and the drama is finally over and they're just like, I just need some peace and quiet right now. You have a pet that loves the way that you take care of them. Your pet loves the way that you treat them. You could even be giving them new food that they never had before that they're going to love so much. You could even be taking your pet out this week with the Page of Wands. You could be going someplace new with your pet. Sometimes your pet feels like you judge it. You know, your pet loves you. Your pet finds you so attractive. And your pet loves when you talk to it so sweet and kind, and you pet it and make it feel good. And your pet is just going to be like waiting. Wait, what is the Ten of Swords for? What are they waiting to end? With all the drama going on in your household, they wonder, they just can't wait for all the drama to end in your household. That's what your pet is waiting for. They don't like the drama in your household. And they feel like you're very spontaneous. Like you love to be fun or silly in the house, and you could just say like, oh, come on, you get your pet and like, oh, let's you know, I'm going to take you here. I'm going to take you to the pet park. And they're like shocked, like, oh, I didn't know we were going to go out. And they're really, really excited. So you can have a pet that was just stressed out with any drama that was going on in the house, and they're happy for some peace and quiet. And this is why they're going to be like distant. All right. That's what I have for all of you this week. I send you all love and light.